building, the atmosphere buzzing, and all the excitement that comes with the build-up to a match like this one. What sort of game are we going to see? Stay tuned for every thrilling moment, live on EA TV. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we've got action from Super League for you today. What can we expect from the game then?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, his major attribute is his pace. It's as simple as that. He's dynamic both with and without the ball. He really does take some stopping.
This is the Besiktas team sheet.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1, but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward as soon as they win the ball back, and they usually do it with a lot of quality.
Off we go, the match is underway. Salah. Well, we could all be goalkeepers if it was easy as that every time. David Jurasek. Gabriel Paulista. Kirkchu. Wilfried Ndidi. Rafa. Great instinct there to cut it out. And loads of room here. Lovely defensive work.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Haris Hayredinovic. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Should score here. Well stopped and safely away. Oh, chance. Oh, it's hit the post.
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
A really open flow to this game now. End-to-end stuff. Nicely kept in. That's good work. Oh, a drop in focus and a cheap throw-in conceded. Now they've got possession. What can they do from here? Abraham. Rafa. Haris Hayredinovic. And the forward progress continues. That will be a throw-in now. And it's pinched, read his mind there.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Rafa Silva. Now this could lead to something. Saved and held on to as well. Salah. Salah. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. And they've got it back now. David Jurasek. Rafa. And Didi now. Rafa Silva. That's not a bad-looking ball. And delivered into the middle. In the right position to cut out the pass. Salah. Salah. Claudio Vink. Salah. Still looking for that final pass to open it up. Having to stay patient here. And it's been safely dealt with. Into the box it goes. Sense of real urgency to this attack. And the promise of something happening is over. Oh, lovely skill to beat his marker.
Yeah, beat his man brilliantly there.
Struggling to keep it here. Rafa Silva. Salah. Haris Hayredinovic. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Rafa. Now it's Ndidi. Rafa Silva. Really good pass. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Trying to spark the attack further into life here. Haris Hayredinovic. Something could be on with this. For the lead here. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Besiktas 1-0 then as we get started again. Orkun Kökçü. And Didi now. Big chance. Oh, it was a great chance, and it should have been taken.
Well, that should have been the equalizer, shouldn't it? That's a poor miss.
Anticipation rising with this move. Corner to come then, and an opportunity to extend this lead. Played into the box. Goalkeeper asserts himself well there to get to the ball. Oh, could be a chance here. And the attack breaks down. Abraham. And Didi now. Good possession with a gear change coming, but not really going anywhere fast with it. Rafa. And they might be in. Is this the equalizer? And there's the equalizer. The advantage was not held for long.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just look how close that is. It's the perfect finish in the end.
So they're level at 1-1, and off they go. Haris Hayredinovic. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Rafa. And Didi now. Jurisen. Rafa. Positive pass, nicely done.
That's certainly a way to break this defence down.
Hyradinovic. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Orkun Kökçü. Gabriel. David Jurasek. Rafa Silva. Wilfried Ndidi. Pushing forward with options available now. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Attila Salah. Oh, that's really well cut out. Played in with that. Abraham. A terrific tackle. The chance has gone.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Struggling to keep it here. Attila Salah. Haris Hyradinovic. Hyradinovic. Salah. Haris Hyradinovic. All one, well read. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Abraham. David Jurasek. That one's been woefully overhit. Vink. Attila Salah. Claudio Vink. Hyradinovic. Yes, as precise as they come. David Jurasek. There's a bit of belief in this move. And it's not the best of clearances. Ball might be in here. And that has missed by quite a distance. Nicely sets it up. Great instinct there to cut it out. Excellent progress, and it continues. And the promise of something happening is over. No way through, possession lost.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Rafa Silva. Gabriel Paulista. Ndidi now. Gabriel. Wilfried Ndidi. A good spell of patient possession. it needs a good ball in. Abraham for the lead here. Oh, danger's still here. Ndidi. Gabriel. Wilfried Ndidi. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. And that has stopped any potential danger. Tammy Abraham. David Jurasek. Haris Hayredinovic. And they've got to find reverse gear now. Wilfried Ndidi. Rafa Silva. Gabriel Paulista. Abraham. Abraham. What a chance here. And that's a solid stop. Out of harm's way it goes. That's a good pass. Real chance. Oh, an incredible tackle.
Well, he did brilliantly there. What an important challenge that was.
Claudio Vink. Hayredinovic. Attila Salah. Well, this is getting the fans interested now. But able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended. Gabriel Paulista. David Jurasek. Now it's Ndidi. Rafa. Ndidi. That's not a bad looking ball. The ball taken away from them. Rafa Silva. That will keep the attack moving nicely. It's a corner and a chance maybe to go in front.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Over it comes. Well, a promising attack, but unable to take advantage. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Jurasek. Rafa Silva. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. Vink. Haris Hayredinovic. Need to be better with the ball. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. All square at the restart then. Who can take control from here? Wilfried Ndidi. Jurasek. Rafa. Gabriel Paulista. Tammy Abraham. Jurasek. Options available in the middle. Vink. Not so much given away as cleverly won. For the lead here. Oh, a last-ditch tackle clears it away. How to play. Throw in to come. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Vink. Hajradinovic. And there's the flag. Offside. Jurasek. Ndidi now. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
Players waiting in the centre. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Setting up the chance. Abraham. David Jurasek. And the forward progress continues. Lovely tiki-taka football. Can they find the final pass? Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Haris Hajradinovic. And we could watch that sort of skill all day. Keeping the ball but being kept at bay with the sides locked level. Keeps himself in the way, well held. Decent delivery, and they'll be able to get that away. Jurasek. Ndidi. Gabriel. Wilfried Ndidi. Gabriel Paulista. Ndidi. Nice possession. Getting physical, working hard.
He's so good at doing that.
Claudio Vink. Haris Hajradinovic. Could be something developing here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Rafa. they might be in. Edge ahead now. And he tried to place it into the goal. It'll be head down and hit next time. Need to get tighter here. Now it needs a good ball in. Good job done to keep it. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. And Didi. Played in with that. And that's that. The flag's up. Good ball in behind, but it's been seen all the way. Confident, sharp goalkeeping. Iradinovic. Claudio Vink. This could be threatening. Good strength on show to keep the ball. There may be an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. It's been delivered. And we're into the final half hour. Salah. Defending under pressure. It's put into the middle. A vital block.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Silva, and they've got to find reverse gear now. Vink. Haris Hayredinovic. Rafa. Wilfried Ndidi. Good job done to keep it there. Jurasek. Wilfried Ndidi. Abraham. Ndidi now. Gabriel. Strong and needed to be. Out of play it goes for a throw-in. Sub about to come on. Claudio Vink. Haris Hayredinovic. Good ball, now what to do with it? An attack of genuine promise developing, and stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Vink. Haris Hayredinovic. Salah. Well, that's how to keep it under pressure. And they've come away with the ball. Ndidi. Played into the penalty area. More defensive work to do here. Oh, surely. And maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide. Substitution coming up. Jurasek. Ndidi. Tammy Abraham. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. It's not letting them have it. And the attack collapses. Wilfried Ndidi. Into the last 20 minutes. Orkun Kökçü. Rafa Silva. Jurasek. Ndidi now. Rafa. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Salah. That set up the chance. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Well, just listen to this noise. How could you not be inspired by that?
Lovely setup. To put them ahead. And the substitute has made the difference here. On to give them the lead.
I have to say, that's a good finish. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. He's just passed it into the corner. That's a nice goal.
So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Not prepared to give the ball up easily. A lot of room for them here. And that's where it ends. Body in the way, good work. Being made to work to stay on the ball. And that's a corner, so it could be a chance to level things. Delivered into the box. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Promising looking attack this. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Out it goes, corner coming.
Well, what a challenge that is. Just look what it means to him.
It's played in now. And that's where it ends. Wilfried Ndidi. Ndidi. No need to do anything other now than pass it around.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Oh, maybe a bit of space now. Rafa! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
Ball comes in. Oh, should score. Corner to come then. And an opportunity to extend this lead. Box it goes. Huge block, but still danger. You can see and sense the frustration after that. It needed a more subtle, certain finish. Claudio Vink. Salah. Iradinovic. They have to make something count from this, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Promising looking attack. Space now to get a crossover. Space out wide, and they're using it. Now, can this be attacked? Well, that's how to clear it.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Well, if they keep the ball, they win the game. It's simple. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Rafa Silva. Knocking it around nicely, waiting for that chance to pull clear. Iradinovic. Getting to that.
coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
This is the Besiktas team sheet.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it wide. Need to be better with the ball. And they might be in. Tammy Abraham. And this might be promising. Jurasek. Acres of green grass to roam into. Vink. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. And all a bit wild out there currently.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
Rafa Silva. Gabriel Paulista. Could take things forward a notch here. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Rafa. Sense of real urgency to this attack. Promising looking ball. Met it okay, but the placement made it a simple take. Haris Hayredinovic. Vink. Has the space to whip it in here. Getting closer. Oh, that's been won really smartly. There's room to do something here. Hard to win it back there. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Well, he got his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a bad miss. And that's nicely won to see off the threat.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Working the ball really nicely. Players waiting in the centre. Fearless block. Gabriel. And loads of room here. Now it needs a good ball in. That's a good ball. Rafa! Oh, he's missed it. Big chance to open the scoring.
Yeah, what a start that would have been to the game.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Rafa Silva. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Now a sense that something could happen from this. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Ndidi. Gabriel Paulista. Really quick tempo to this move.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
A beautiful ball played forward. Looks a good ball. No threat there. It's a simple save.
Yeah, what a wasted opportunity that was. Big chance.
Vink. Well, that's not going to cut it. Gabriel Paulista. Abraham. Rafa Silva. Now it's Ndidi. Gabriel Paulista. The anticipation rising with this move. Rafa Silva. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. Attila Salah. Finds himself with space now. Into the area it goes. And the attack is over. Out it goes. Corner coming. Ball comes in. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Wilfred Ndidi. Ndidi. Acres of green grass to roam into. Has a go. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Haris Hayredinovic. Taking advantage there to win the ball. There's a bit of belief in this move. Surely now. Great defending. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And the game restarts with the score 1-0. Haris Hayredinovic. Claudio Vink. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Lovely, incisive ball. Incredible reaction from the keeper.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop.
Abraham. And Didi now. Waiting for the moment to get through.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Wilfried Ndidi. Kirkchu. More good football and the chance with all this pressure to go further in front. Abraham. Making decent progress here. Great instinct there to cut it out. Rafa. Really promising pass. Promising looking ball. And the press has paid off here. And he's there to meet it. Decent stop. Salah. Now it's Ndidi. That's a good ball. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. And that one's gone out. Throw in to come. Out for a throw with a little deflection on its way. Kirkchu. Well, with the lead, they're happy just to play keep ball.
Yeah, they're in complete control here.
David Jurasek. Kirkchu. Sitting deep, looking to hit on the counter perhaps. Ndidi. Well, they're moving this around so well. They're on top and they're in control. Now, can he get the cross in? Staying patient, and the defence staying in shape. And for all the keeping of the ball, they've gone nowhere. There's a sense of real urgency to this attack. Just needs the composure now. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Vink. Salah. behind, but this is looking promising.
They're just looking for the right moment here.
They might be in. Decent chance this. And the flag's up. Offside.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Iradinovic. Oh, good vision. Maybe not. That was well read to cut it out. Iradinovic. Now this could make something happen.
That pass is always on.
Players waiting in the centre. Nice rhythm to the passing here. Well, not quite accurate enough, and it'll be a goal kick now. Orkun Kökçü. Tammy Abraham. Rafa. This could be threatening. A chance to deliver into the box. Played in with that. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Claudio Vink. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Well, the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end. Rafa. Tammy Abraham. And that's how to play it through. But not the end result that was hoped for. Good vision. Oh, how's he kept that out?
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
They decide against playing it in. That's a good pass. And it's saved and held. Vink. Decent looking attack this. Placed right into the goalkeeper's zone, and he's caught it. Rafa Silva. No way through, possession lost. Attila Sala. Careless there as the ball changes hands. Now, what can they do from here? The attack broken up. Approaching half-time now, and the hosts hold sway. Is it a deserved lead?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
That's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. There's a bit of belief in this move. Promising looking ball. Oh, real opportunity. And in he goes to put the ball out for a corner.
Well, that's the first part of the job done.
And they take a short corner. And they might be in. Kirkchu. Really promising pass. The defence quick to snatch it back. That's a good ball. Abraham! The goalkeeper more than ready for it. Well, surely they need to play a little bit higher up the field. Kirkchu. Rafa. Orkun Kirkchu. David Jurasek. Rafa Silva. Wilfried Ndidi. Rafa. Teeing up the chance now. Stop to turn the ball away. Gabriel. Orkun Kirkchu. Gabriel Paulista. Kirkchu. Gabriel. Jurasek. Really nice tempo to this move. Wilfried Ndidi. In the right position to cut out the pass. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. We're back underway. 45 more minutes to come. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? His second of the match, leading the way for the team.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So off we go, 2-0 the score now. Vink. This could be threatening. And That's a terrific claim under a fair bit of pressure. David Jurasek. Rafa Silva. Well, they have the lead, and they're happy just to play keep ball. Orkun Kökçü. Rafa. Jurasek. Played in with that. That's a good ball. This is a lovely spell on the ball. David Jurasek. Going up through the gears now. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Need to be better with the ball. He's drifting into a useful position here. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Plenty of open space here. Abraham, well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. And it's all gone a bit schoolyard.
At the moment, the passing is sloppy. Neither team have found their rhythm so far.
And cleared well away from goal. Wilfried Ndidi. Well, with the lead, they're happy just to play keep ball. Ndidi. Rafa. Abraham. Orkun Kökçü. Jurasek. Rafa. Kökçü. Rafa Silva. Now it's Ndidi. Possession lost and won. Salah. Haris Hayredinovic. Promising position this. Taken without any trouble. Rafa. Struggling to keep it here. Well, that's how to keep it under pressure. Vink. It's played into the box. The defence quick to snatch it back. Hayredinovic. Looking for that chance to appear, to get away back into this. Now it needs a good ball in. And they might be in. And it's pinched Freddie's mind there. David Jurasek. Possession really is all for them now. Wilfried Ndidi. Could turn out to be a really good ball. He read that well, stopping any danger.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Good cross into the middle. That's ended up being the goalkeeper's ball. David Jurasek. Abraham. Half an hour left for play. Jurasek. Tammy Abraham. Setting up the chance. And Didi now. Iradinovic. That's not a bad-looking ball. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Attila Salah. Vink. Salah. Forcing things, moving the ball nicely. Great instinct there to cut it out. Wilfried Ndidi. Rafa Silva. He's beaten his marker here. Well, spoke too soon. Good recovery to win back possession. Salah. Iradinovic. This is looking good. What next? Claudio Vink. An attack of genuine promise now. Iradinovic. Using the body, that's textbook. They won the ball, now to keep it. Jurasek. David Jurasek. Possession really is all that matters for them now. Iradinovic. Moving the ball, trying to move the defenders. Holding it up nicely. Claudio Vink. Haris Iradinovic. Lovely setup. This could bring belief back, and the keeper able to get there first. Strong work there to keep it.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. stubborn refusal to give up possession. A one-man shield holds off the challenge. Could be something happening for them now. And the cross comes in. Under a little bit of pressure, he's managed to put it wide.
Yeah, but the defender made it very difficult for him in the end.
They're making a change here. So 20 minutes left of this game. Rafa Silva. Abraham. Promising looking ball. The danger averted for now.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys his team a breather here.
It's not letting them have it. Well, in that sort of position, you simply have to get it closer than he did there. There's going to be a change now. Iradinovic. Wilfried Ndidi. Abraham. Oh, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Haris Hayredinovic. Attila Salah. Hayredinovic. Salah. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. That's good, strong play. Working hard to win it back there. Haris Hayredinovic. Oh, wonderful ball that. That's a good ball. An attack that's come to nothing.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Ndidi. Abraham. Jonas Svensson. A chance to cross here. Nice rhythm to the passing here. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Haris Hayredinovic. And he's pinged a beauty. Jurasek. Rafa Silva. Pass after pass. Happy just to keep possession for now. David Jurasek. Rafa. Jurasek. Rafa Silva. There's a good amount of freedom here. Players waiting in the centre. Orkun Kökçü. Svensson. Gabriel. Rafa Silva. Jurasek. Kökçü. Didn't get that quite right. It's a throw-in now. Substitution coming up. Vink. Salah. Plenty of open space to explore here. Using his strength well. Kept out to keep their lead as it is.
Yeah, you feel that needed to go in. Could he have passed it? I think he had to go for goal there.
Jurasek. Struggling to keep it here. Salah. Keeps himself in the way, well held. Haris Hayredinovic. Beautifully weighted ball. Played into the penalty area. Can he get the shot off? That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Oduakai. Cengiz Under. Well, this is only to be expected. We'd all do it.
Well, I have to say they're toying with them at the moment.
Orkun Kökçü. Felix Oduakai. Jurasek. The ball won back. Good cross into the middle. And that's ended up being the goalkeeper's ball. Rafa Silva. Under. Tammy Abraham. Lovely ball, could be a chance. And that's a frustrating call for them, mightily close.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Vink. Hayredinovic. Great instinct there to cut it out. Rafa Silva. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. And that has missed by quite a distance. Well, the fans are happy, and they should be as we approach full-time. A really impressive performance here.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Wilfried Ndidi. Under. Pass weighted just right. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Jonas Svensson. Acres of green grass to roam into. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Hayredinovic. Salah. Haris Hayredinovic. Excellent progress, and it continues. Delivered into the box. And the move has come to an end. Abraham. Kirkchu. Cengiz Under. David Jurasek. Under. Decent looking attack this. Genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. And that brings an end to the match. With disappointment felt in the away end, it's 3 points dropped.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Well, he looked a top-class player today.
Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! And genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
Great defending. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! And genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
Great defending. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. And that has missed by quite a distance. Genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! And genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! Genuine chance here. Went for it all right. Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
Great defending. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. And that has missed by quite a distance. Genuine chance here. Went for it all right. Put into the middle. Got there, first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! And genuine chance here. Went for it all right. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, should score! And genuine chance here. Went for it all right, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just over the top. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. but hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. And that has missed by quite a distance. Genuine chance here. Went for it all right. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.
Great defending. And they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted. Well, the effort never really looked good. Good vision. Abraham! And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Oh, could be here. Oh, should score. And that has missed by quite a distance. Genuine chance here. Went for it all right. Put into the middle. Got there first to react, but has headed it. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Takes the shot. Oh, that was a decent position. But hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close.